things is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Conley. Towns, a screen on Van Vliet. Conley, the pass to Towns. Out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Clock at 4. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Van Vliet outside. No good on the 3. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Now the feed to Adams. Van Vliet against Towns. Houston needs to get a shot off. Brooks with a screen on Conley. Smith, no luck.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them. And he's certainly proven to be worthy of that stat.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now Van Vliet following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Van Vliet looking around. Smith, the second chance points on the tip in.
Nice work by Smith Jr. Going right up with the shot off the rebound. I love it.
Timberwolves on offense. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Adams finds Green. Van Vliet against Conley. Van Vliet with it. Out to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Edwards with it. Now Green defending. Edwards can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
For 3, Van Vliet. Great positioning on the putback.
Really good timing on that putback jam from Smith Jr.
Going inside. A nice shot by McDaniel. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Passes it to McDaniels. Dishes it to Edwards. And there's the drive. Out to Conley. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Shoots from 14. Right side, Edwards. The kick out to Town. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Out to Brooks. Houston moving it around. Jacks up a three. Clock at 6. Smith on the money with the open jumper. 6 points so far for Jabari Smith.
Nice work, Smith doing a good job in the pick and roll there.
Conley dishes to Edwards. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Smith with the stop.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution.
8 seconds left to play here in the first. And Holiday kicks to Thompson. Here's Whitmore. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota with a 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Morris. And it's Minot in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the dunk by Eason.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
It's trailed by 4. Here's Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much. Jalen Green is trying to reach his potential as a star in this league. He says, things are starting to slow down for me. I'm recognizing the game a lot more and understanding what my role is. I'm locked in, and hopefully I'll give my team a chance to win and just take my game to another level, becoming a lot more efficient and aggressive. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, D.A. Morris passes to Anderson, and it's denied. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Using his handles to shake himself free, and it's smooth sailing from there.
Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
For Houston, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's McLaughlin. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. 4 is checked in for Minnesota.
Substitution on court.
Minnesota with the ball, trailing by 2. Here's Alexander Walker. Takes it off the glass. Alexander Walker's got 6.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Smith Jr.'s mobility, really impressive, just knifing his way to the rim with ease.
Well, Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling. In the NBA, I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Now here's Van Vliet. Still yet to score. Sinks the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that 3-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Brooks for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Van Vliet kicks to Adams. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Gonna need to contest Adams' shot better than that to prevent him from scoring. He's too physical down low.
Here's McLaughlin, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McDaniels, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Something I like about Jalen Green, that ability to go vertical and just adjust midair.
We call that great body control, partner, and you've seen guys over your time around the league where That's a special gift, and it really can make it hard for defenders. Green is excellent using that body and athleticism. One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Now here's Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Smith the pass to Van Vliet. And the three off target. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards with the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 6. Three-pointer, Brooks. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Edwards. Out to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Gobert the screen. Back to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Sinks the triple. Towns has got 8 points.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Outside Holiday. Back to Brooks. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here's Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Gobert the screen. Conley kicks to Towns. Outside Edwards. 4 on the clock.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Holiday. Great D that time from Edwards.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And you know, he's got that skill set.
It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And stolen by Eason. Here's Holiday. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 8 points for him. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to
Himself pump. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Towns gets it to go.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Green. Reed kicks to Morris. Back to Reed. Oh, throws the buzzer-beating dunk. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. What a... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Morris. They've got Morris. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the two-guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Smith with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Love the confident approach by Smith Jr. Looked very decisive there.
Anderson passes to Morris. To the inside. Back to Reed. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. McLaughlin, the pass to Alexander Walker. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Back to Reed. Out to Morris. Driving the lane, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Rockets trail. Green drives in. Can't convert the two-handed jam. And stolen by Whitmore. VanVleet outside. The pass to Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
VanVleet against Anderson. Pass to Reed. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And a switch here also for Houston. Brooks checked in for Whitmore. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. VanVleet passes to Smith and slammed in by Smith.
He has been fantastic. Jabari Smith having a night. They've got to keep getting him looks.
It's Edwards on the wing. By Green, and Edwards with the stuff.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here is Smith. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's Conley penetrating. VanVleet outside. The long distance three is Barry.
And how about the leadership there from VanVleet, ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Outside, Green passes it to VanVleet. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. The shot's good. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Smith rising to the occasion, making a play when they needed it.
to Dobek. And it's in there.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Van Vliet against Conley. Launches from deep. And Fred Van Vliet gets the three. Van Vliet's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Houston. Edwards passes to Towns. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. Steven Adams picks one up. Good on the first, and that moves them within two.
Oh, big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Van Vliet finds Adams. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
Here's Towns. Back to Edwards. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Adams with the screen on Conley. Conley against Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Smith. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Now a timeout called by Houston. It's tied at 65. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And a switch here also for Houston. Şengün's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Smith Jr. stepping it up in the clutch. He was prepared for the moment and delivered.
Towns for three. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston. Pulling it.
right, everyone. Greetings from... Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hand. Tonight, Grant, two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Grant with a screen on Conley. And here's Simons outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Simons outside. To the paint. Here's Grant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Heads up play by Simons. He sees a better opportunity for his team and moves the ball.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And that one falls for Simons.
It's obvious that Simons' game is the product of hard work. You don't get to be as accurate as he is without lots of practice time.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Oh, got a piece of it. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
You know, Smitty, we've seen some ridiculous leapers in the NBA, but Shaedon Sharpe is at another level.
Yeah, Grant, some reports, they have his vertical jump at 50 inches. He can posterize anyone in this league, and one of those guys who is capable of doing crazy dunks.
Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Lets a floater go. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Edwards. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And the layup is good off the glass. Edwards got 6 points.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Grant with a screen on Edwards. And here's Simons outside. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Edwards. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Blazers on the move. Simons left side. Let's go with a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And that one falls for Towns. Smitty, Portland had that streak of 8 straight playoff appearances. Now they've missed out 2 years in a row.
It's a talented BA but frustrated group in Portland. But you know what? They'll be back.
Grab the screen. Here's Sharpe. Driving. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. Wow. Anytime Sharpe lifts off, it's showtime.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Towns passes to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Takes the 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Inside. Here's Grant. Minnesota with a rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Edwards finds Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Shakes him. It's McDaniels on the wing. No good. A bit long that time. Portland trailing here. Simons outside. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Simons has got 6.
So confident in his J. Simons drilling the catch and shoot.
And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Simons. He has 6. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Towns outside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Simons passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Pass to Gobert. Down low. The floater. Here's Alexander Walker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Outstanding take from Alexander Walker, slicing through the lane and drawing the foul.
He hits the 2nd from the line. 5 ticks left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Henderson. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. We've got Robert Williams, Murray out there with Walker. Then there's Scoot Henderson, and it's Brogdon in at the 1.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Here's Minot. Here's McLaughlin. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Reed, a screen on Murray. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Henderson outside. He takes it in. Outside for Brogdon. Now Murray. Back to Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Look at Brogdon get up to hammer it down. Finishes like this get him and his teammates fired up.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Morris passes to Reed. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And he gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Working off contact is something Anderson does extremely well, and he does it a lot.
Blocking foul called on Jordan for blocking. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Brogdon, the pass to Henderson. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here. And Williams over to help. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Henderson scanning the floor. Left side, Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Brogdon drives in. Yep, that one goes. And now it's just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
Such a cerebral player. Brogdon showing off the ability to pick apart the D in these sets.
It's stolen by Henderson. And here comes the break. Here's Walker. They kick it out to Murray. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Murray's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McLaughlin. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Smitty, if you could choose one current guy to play alongside, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough question, B.A., but I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think the reason why is because of the range he shoots it with. Will give me a lot of room on the other side to get buckets.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Scoot Henderson left high school early to pursue his basketball dreams. He missed out on a few things along the way, but he said, I feel I moved past all that, honestly. I have one goal. Everything else can wait. People that are going to prom, they're going to be there. The toughest part is just staying my age, but also being older than I am. Brian?
Allie, you look at him, mature beyond his years. Thank you.
Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Edwards against Henderson. Gobert with a screen on Henderson. Edwards. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Out to the wing. Back to Brogdon. Lets the three fly. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Walker. Thibault, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Sharp in for Henderson. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Conley nails it from 3. Conley's got 5.
You know, he called his number that time. Mike Conley picking apart the defense off the pick and roll.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Brogdon. Grab the screen. And here's Ayton. Over Gobert. No good with a fallback jumper.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Towns passes to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. And 7 points in the game.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
to the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Left side Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside McDaniels. Towns outside. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think he just acts.
Here's Sharp. Simons outside. Here's Aiden. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley.
The cleverness of Conley getting the defender to be way too handsy with him.
First one falls for him. And Conley drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
To the paint. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons. Well, they gave him the nickname Inferno. Anthony Simons can really take over a game.
B.A., when he's hot, watch out. Lights out shooting ability, and he can slice up a D with the best of them.
Towns on a screen. Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Conley. Ooh! Alley-oop finish with authority by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one. The leaping ability on full display. Sharp goes up high to get the hot pass.
Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great change of direction. He showed the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
There's Simons with a three. He drops it from range. 9 points in the game.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. With the drive. And the layup falls. Conley's got 11 points.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Beyond the arc. And another three from Minnesota.
On his own number all night long, Conley can beat you in a variety of ways.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Edwards, he's checked in for Mike Conley.
Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
And that one falls for Simons.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul.
And so Simons nails both of them. There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Edwards against Thibault. And Edwards, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, momentum and commitment on the drive from Edwards. Going inside and running right into a foul.
No good on the second free throw. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Sharp passes to Graham. Back to Simons. Edwards comes with a double team. Clock at 6. Out to Simons. Here's the three. They get it back. On the wing, Simons. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Grant's shot is off.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
From the line. McDaniels finds Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 16 points.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Aiden gets it to go.
And this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Takes a step back.
Trailblazers foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
And that does it for the third quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. Henderson outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Here's Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Alexander Walker, the pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Henderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Williams against Edwards. Sharp grabs the miss. And Portland's shooting about 56% in this one. And here's Thibault. Here's Sharp. There's the triple. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Alexander Walker. Simons is checked in for Portland.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
For Portland, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. They set the pick. There's Simons with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Turning into such a great scorer. Anthony Simon is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Shot is good by Edwards.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Buries it from 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Grant with a screen on Conley. Simons has the open look. It's Sharp on the wing. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Conley looking for an opening. Right side Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Towns, a screen on Simons. Shot clock at 5. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He is so good in pick and roll. When the defense plays up on him, he burns them with the pass.
They set the pick. It's Sharp on the wing. The three is up. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Simons with the rebound. Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. All alone. And he knocks the jumper down. Simons got 8 points in the quarter.
A pro at working the pick and roll. Simons just taking what the defense gives him.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:13 left in the final quarter. Simons passes to Williams. Simons against Conley. Here's Sharp. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
From deep, Conley, he gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And there's the lob. Left side McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. From downtown. He can't get it to go. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
for joining us on two conference rivals. Great butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Ayton in at the center. On the wing, Green. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. There's the pass to Brooks. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The Rockets again can't hit. And so Ayton will bring it up for Portland. Sharp, the pass to Grant. Again, the miss by Grant. Rockets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Van Vliet launches it from deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
And the dunk by Grant.
Good pass from the two-guard Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's good for two.
Well, defense comes right at Simons inside, but he's staying pretty poised on that play.
For Houston, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Green passes to Smith. Launches it. The rebound by Sharp.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Ayton off target with his three. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The offensive rebound out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Simon. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets trail by 4. Green finds Smith. And the 3-ball is good.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Simons against Van Vliet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And it's Smith missing. Portland leading by 3. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Rockets foul.
And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Now here's Simons. He's got 5. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got 8 points.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths, just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Grant outside. Simons finds Grant. Back to Simons. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the dunk by Grant.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Out to Smith. In the corner, Şengün with it. Just 5 to shoot. Smith with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Grant. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this continues. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the dunk by Grant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Portland Trailblazers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Houston ball.
Van Vliet looking around.
The long arms and the quick thinking helped out Brogdon that time and distracted the shooter.
Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amen and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amen said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. Never too high or too low. Always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Whitmore. Hands it from downtown.
And those are the kinds of shots that give rookies like Whitmore so much confidence.
Henderson outside. Driving inside. And then Henderson with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Williams hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Trailblazers lead by 21. Eason finds Holiday. Back to Eason. Here's the three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Henderson passes to Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
2 minutes remaining.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Easton gets a wide open look. And Adams kicks to Thompson. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. No good from outside. Portland leading by 21. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And what a creative player this kid is. Henderson, so much fun to watch.
Here's Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's now 8 points for Cam Whitmore.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Rockets trail by 21. Outside Holiday. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Henderson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. They get it back. Wide open look here for Murray. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. The drive by Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Houston moving the ball around. Holiday looking over the floor. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Brogdon. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
Relentless isn't a strong enough word when describing Henderson.
Shoots it up. Thompson finds Adams. For the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Blazers ball.
Here's Brogdon. Plays it up off the glass. Brogdon's got 4 this quarter.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Thompson for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the floor for Portland, the wingmen, it's Sharp and Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Simons in at the guard position. Simons against Van Vliet. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Houston ball.
Now the Rockets with it. Kicks it to Brooks. Back to Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Simon. Scooped up. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Simons, the pass to Grant. Back to Simons. With the fadeaway. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Rockets again can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Left side, Grant. Now, here's Thibault. Defense is right there. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep, Brooks. Şengün finds Brooks. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. That's a 2 from Simons. Almost, but it rolls out. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. For 3, Van Vliet tries again. And the layup good by Smith. Smith's got 5 now.
And with his length, Smith can have a huge impact on the boards. He's got sneaky hops, and he's got great quicks off the bounce there to help on those follow-ups.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Portland, Anthony Simons.
And so he hits both.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Down low, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now, here's Sharp, covered by Smith. And it's Sharp missing.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
He's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Pass to Sharp. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Sharp's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Passes to Simons. Takes a 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And I'm going to watch the coaching staff to see how many times they're going to call Anthony Simons' number with the way he's got it going here.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
3-pointer, and Bernie Simons, and that's good. Simons has got 19 points.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Sharp. The Trailblazers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Ayton a screen on Van Vliet. Simons from outside. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And there is just a ton of confidence from this coaching staff for Anthony Simons to shoot shots like that.
Van Vliet wide open. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. For Portland, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Grant with a screen on Smith. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the Trailblazers another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Trailblazers out in front, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Torrey Easton is out there with Whitmore. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Houston gets it back. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Rockets. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Grant. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Thibault can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Kept alive. The kick out to Holiday. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Fires for 3. Grant, right side, from downtown. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Holiday with the 3. The rebound by Grant.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Fires the 3. And it's Whitmore missing. The Trailblazers have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. That's a 2 from Simons. Off the left rim and out. The Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Holiday against Simon. They swipe it. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Thibault kicks to Simons. Fires away from outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lets it go from the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Simons from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Whitmore. Adams sets the pick for Whitmore. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot up. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Portland ball.
The Trailblazers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Blazers on offense. Now the pass to Sharp. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. No good from Grant.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record book.
Wow!
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Poked away, stolen by Thompson. And stolen by Ayton. Simons surveying the D. Portland with a new 14.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Pass to Ayton. Now Thibault.
Rockets foul. Easton. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first.
The line for the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle.
And both free throws good for Thybulle. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Rockets ball.
Here's Holiday. Buries the 20-footer.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. And it's Sharp missing. Whitmore with it. Pass to Eason. Adams with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on 8.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
So he comes up empty at the line. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way
lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Now here's Conley. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop, and the bucket is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Conley against Van Vliet. Launches it, and the Rockets hit again from deep.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
You know, when it comes to Fred Van Vliet, he's clearly someone not afraid of the moment, Doris.
BA, he relishes the opportunity to make big shots in the clutch, and the guy has got this steady temperament that allows his teammates to trust him.
And it's the Rockets with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Sends it home from three-point land.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. All sorts of time. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Green. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Well, when you see somebody making pull-up jump shots like Van Vliet does there, you know that the rhythm is there.
To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets.
Houston ball.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Conley against Van Vliet. From behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Van Vliet missing again. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Edwards for 3. Smith with the rebound. Houston in the lead. Van Vliet outside. Fires from deep. It's blocked by Gobert.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here they come. Stolen by Van Vliet. This one for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Out left to the wing. Outside McDaniels. Gobert passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Fires the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
Kept alive. On the wing, Green. Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. 4-3. Van Vliet missing again. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. From the arc. Towns outside. Pass to Conley. Fires the three. And another three from Minnesota.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
The three, Smith. That one no good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. We've got Naz Reid. Monte Morris is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Minot in at the three, the small forward. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Morris finds Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Over to the left wing. Here's Easton. Nails it from beyond the arc. Easton's got himself on the board with a three there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Here's Alexander Walker. The kick out to Morris. Second chance shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tari Eason. That one misses.
Shooting for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
He does not get the second one. Houston has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And it's rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Going inside, Whitmore. And that one good. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Morris passes to Reed. They get the rebound. Pass to Minot. Morris outside. To end the run. And he lays it up and in. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
Thompson outside. And here's Adams from the arc. Here's Whitmore. For 3. Pass to Holiday. The 3. Back to Eason. The deep 3. Kept alive by Houston.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Whitmore outside. That's tipped. Outside Eason. Here's Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. Eason, pass to Adams. Over Morris. And that one's long. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Reed. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Holiday. Let's go with a 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Holiday against Morris. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by Holiday. Minnesota has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And he makes it on the layup. Morris has got 6 in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. Well, Grant, Amin Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the lead.
He and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks, and it worked out for them both. They're not the strongest part of Thompson's game, but he continues to work in the gym to improve.
Why not? Good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thompson outside. Pass to Whitmore. Outside Holiday. Launches a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Minot. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Rockets ahead, up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Together and get loud for Red Panda.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred VanVleet.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Smith plays the 4 with Shingun at the 5. VanVleet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And here's VanVleet. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. VanVleet's got 18.
Yeah, this guy is cooking right now. Fred VanVleet has found his rhythm, and the defense better step up here.
Pass to Towns. McDaniels from long range. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Conley with the ball. VanVleet covering. Here's Edwards. No good there. Green with the defensive effort. Houston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Smith finds Green. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Edwards. Right side Conley. They grab their own miss. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Edwards. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Van Vliet misses. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 2-point game. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
And look at the anticipation from Smith Jr. on that block. His instincts showing through.
Edwards with it. Van Vliet covering. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Şengün with a steal. Brooks from outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Down low. Şengün with a steal. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Edwards. 14 points for him. To the paint. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists in the game.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA. And let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
It's good on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Gobert with a screen on Green. Edwards finds Conley. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Stolen by Conley. Moving it up. Here's Towns. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
17 seconds left in the third quarter.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Back to Conley. Man, stolen by Holiday. Oh, there's the alley. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Rockets ahead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Whitmore. McDaniels covering. Takes the 3. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. McDaniels, that's good.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Pass to Eason. Outside Holiday. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Conley. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Towns, left side. Outside Conley. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
There's the 3. Drills it from deep. Conley's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That 3-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir. Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Right side Conley. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. 18 feet out. Şengün finds Smith. Şengün, a screen on Gobert. Smith no good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Conley passes to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Towns. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Green from the arc. Counted from distance. And now it's just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Another 3 from Houston. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Jacks up with 3. On target from range. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you need a hoop, Smith is a great option. Tall with the ability to hit a 3 or penetrate.
Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. And he's unable to get the second one.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Smith outside. Fires for 3. And knocks down the 3.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Towns Towns has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels, and it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, you have to like the vision from Karl Anthony Towns. He's got the kind of size necessary to see over the defense.
Up top, Smith puts up a three. Minnesota with a rebound. 32 seconds left in the final quarter. Conley looking for an opening. Kicks it out, Towns. The three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fella right there. Karl Anthony Towns.
Van Vliet up top. On the wing, Brooks. Oh, it falls!
And that's a gigantic shot from Brooks. His teammates knows he wants to come up clutch, and he did.
Launches it from deep. Off the mark. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish.
Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high, but nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point. And now the fast break, Grant with the ball. Short, that's good.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Conley dishes to Towns. Here's Edwards. And stolen by Thibault. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ayton. And McDaniels with the block.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Pass to Gobert. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Here he goes. That's in there. Conley with the assist. We play just over a minute here in the first. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Poke loose, Ayton with it, now defended by Gobert. Passes it to Simons. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. For the finish, and Edwards with the stuff.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Conley left side. Back to McDaniels. They get it back. Pass to Towns. He dishes it to Conley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Towns comes with a double team. Thibault finds Grant. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation. You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Simons against Conley. A nice shot by Simons.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And now Portland on the break. And the basket is good.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Conley kicks to Edwards. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the inside. Now, here's Sharp. Edwards defending. There's the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Grant with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Grant the pass to Sharp. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Simon. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Grant. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Sharp. Buries it from three-point range. Sharp's got 7 points.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Conley feeling it out. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Aiden can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
At the end of one, a closely contested game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Blazers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. And that one's good by Henderson.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Here's Morris. And he banks in the lane.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father. His workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Latrey drills the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Driving in. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Alexander Walker's got 7 points in the game. Henderson looking it over. Rebound, Minnesota. Anderson outside. That three off the mark. Portland trailing here. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Murray, the pass to Henderson. Feeds to Walker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
The Trailblazers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The Timberwolves have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. There's 5 for 9. And Morris throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Walker kicks to Williams. And there's the pass to Murray. 5 on the clock for 3. Brogdon Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
One of the things most impressive about Malcolm Brogdon is how well-rounded his game is. Scores, passes, defends, rebounds, and he's also a tremendous leader on and off the court.
And he nails the third. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. The Timberwolves have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He hits both from the stripe. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Walker. Portland again missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And Anderson gets it to go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
And here's Morris for 3. Good on the triple. Morris has got 7 points in the game.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And that one's good by Henderson.
Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
A 3 from Morris. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Launches it. That shot misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Passes to Henderson. Murray right side. It's stolen by Morris. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Reed. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Henderson with it. Outside to Brogdon. 2 on the clock. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
34.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Conley. Count it, and the foul. That one on Ayton.
You know, kind of odd to see a lefty in today's game, but Conley's a player you have to anticipate properly, or he'll use your mistake to get the end one.
Simons surveying the D. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Charity stripe shot, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Thibault. Here's Sharp. And Portland again with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Grant against Towns. Back to Edwards. Fades away. The rebound by Grant. For Portland, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Conley inside the line, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for Portland. It's a one-point game. That bucket in no time at all. And that's 12 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here's Conley outside. Here's Gobert. Edwards finds Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Screen by McDaniel. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Simons with the ball. Conley picks him up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. Timberwolves trail by 6. Will it go? And it's finished off inside by Conley. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Grant for 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pulls up, high post, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Trailblazers leading by 4. Grant gets a wide open look. Hits the 3-point bomb. Grant's got 8.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Portland making a change here. Henderson's checked in. The 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. He takes it in and finished off by McDaniel.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
Grant finds Henderson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And so here's Portland, leading by 5. And the layup's good off the glass.
I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
That's a 2 from Towns. Stolen by Grant. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And the shot goes down. And it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there,
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
It's stolen by Edwards. Gets an open look and hits.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
For 3, Henderson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Thibault. Beyond the arc. Now here's Ayton. McDaniel's defending. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And Thibault sends it back. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Trailblazers.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Simons from outside. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 12. The pass to Ayton. Here's Sharp. Shoots over McDaniel. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. 16 points for Shaedon Sharp.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Towns with the bucket.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Fires the 3. And it's Simons missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Simons against Conley. Here's Ayton. They grab their own miss. Simons hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Simons has got 10 points in just the second half. Conley the pass to Gobert. Edwards inside. Ayton's there. Shot by McDaniels. No good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And it's Simons off the drive. Now, here's Sharp. Stolen by McDaniels. Gobert with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
From that close, he's almost automatic. No wonder the defense is all over Gobert.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Thibault. Here's Sharp. Traps in the tray. Sharp's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Inside, a shake. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance
for the Trailblazers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by Grant. Simons with the ball. Conley picks him up, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Outside Edwards. Conley finds Edwards. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simons, the pass to Grant. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels, and he drives in. Here's Gobert. Trying to end the drought. Missed. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. Smith plays the 4 with Shingun at the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position.
Blazers foul. Sharp. First personal foul. First team foul.
Richard, taking a look at Jalen Green's career so far, he's certainly not bashful shooting the ball.
No, and I think it's because his coaches and teammates want him to be confident, BA, because once he gets a few to fall, man, this man becomes very dangerous.
Now here's Brooks. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Van Vliet against Simons. Pass to Sharp. Fires from the wing. Count the basket.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Smith right side. The 3 ball. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Simons against Van Vliet. Simons passes to Aiden. Simons up top. That one rolls around and rims out.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. Portland grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Simons passes to Sharp. Outside for Grant. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. To the middle. Here's Smith. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
I like that play. You get something for Smith going toward the cup.
Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, BA, I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
Smith with a screen on Simons. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Sharp passes to Murray. Aiden, a screen on Brooks. Grant outside. Takes a 3. First shot won't go. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. 6-point game. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brooks has got 6 points.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Smith with a screen on Simons. Van Vliet drives. Pass to Green. The 3 is up. Here's Shingun. Off target from outside. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Driving in. Outside for Grant. Here's Simons. From deep. Inside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Aiden. Murray looking around. And stolen by Green. Shingun with it. Back to Green. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. He takes it in. For three, Smith. Another three from Houston.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Smith outside. Three-pointer. And so it's the Houston Rockets ending the quarter up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. More 2K action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
It's Eason with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Thompson, Steven Adams out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Whitmore in at the three slot.
Great energy and activity on defense. The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
That free throw's good from Thompson. Well, Richard, you had 4 finals appearances and faced some legendary competition in each one.
Yeah, I went up against Shaq and Kobe, Duncan and David Robinson, Durant and Curry. That's why I lost 3 of them. But I was a part of the greatest championship ever in 2016, beating those 73-win Warriors.
Henderson, the pass to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Three-pointer, Holiday. Out to Thompson. Pass to Holiday. Here's Whitmore, defended by Henderson. The three from Thompson. Offensive rebound.
Nice persistence on the glass. Whitmore using his athleticism right there.
Holiday against Brogdon. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Holiday. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Holiday's gotten his first points in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
You have to admit, Richard, you know, guys love working with a player like Steven Adams. Always ready to do the dirty work.
Oh, yeah, and he's so focused on the little things. Give me a teammate like that any time on any team. You love them because these guys help decide games in big ways.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie. Henderson, the pass to Thibault. Hands it from the wing.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Here's Eason. Three-pointer off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
From deep, Brogdon.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Whitmore. Lets the three fly. Here's Adams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 15. Henderson outside. This one for three. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Whitmore.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left in the second period. Lets it go from deep. Here's Adams. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Walker, a screen on Thompson. Henderson, the pass to Walker. The kick out to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Brogdon finds Williams. 5 on the clock. Back to Brogdon. Now Williams. Three-pointer. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Rockets have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. There's the drive. And the ball out of play. Trailblazers will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And it's Brogdon with the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 17. Henderson against Eason. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Henderson.
That's good from Henderson.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Here's Eason. Off target with the three. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Brogdon from outside, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Whitmore. It's tipped. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Brogdon with a bucket.
Brogdon's got quick hands. It doesn't matter if he's getting it to a teammate or launching a shot.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson with it. Henderson picks him up. Three-pointer, Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Holiday's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
I don't mind it. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Portland, Henderson.
That one's no good. Outside Holiday. Pass to Eason. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Murray. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
There's Simons with a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And Richard Şengün has really been impressive. A big who does a little bit of everything.
Well, his passing is what's really fantastic, VA. He pulls off dimes most guards wouldn't even consider attempting. He's a player that a lot of people should start paying attention to.
Here's Sharp. Here he goes.
VA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Hits the trifecta. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Simon's shot is good. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Smith finds Van Vliet. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. And Şengün throw it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Smith against Simons. Knocks down the triple. Simons got 7 points in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Simons outside. Fires for three. They get it again. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Right wing. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Şengün passes to Smith. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drains the triple. Van Vliet's got 9 points here in the second half.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
Such a wide open look.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Portland has possession. 15-point game. Simon's shot is good.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Van Vliet with a deep three. Van Vliet missing again.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Smith against Grant. Smith passes to Van Vliet. Two-on-one as they jump out on the break. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's got 13.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Green takes a three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
And that one's good. 15 points in the game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Heads up play by Smith, giving it away instead of forcing something.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Simons outside. Ayton. Good D by Şengün.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Fred Van Vliet has been on display for the Rocket. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt, and it's Şengün in at the center position. Smith into the lane. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. Şengün, the screen. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 6. On the wing, Brooks puts up a 3. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Simons against Van Vliet. And it's Simons missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Simons with a steal. Stolen by Van Vliet. The 3, Smith. And the Rockets hit again from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
And when Van Vliet kicks it up a notch, get out of his way. Keep letting him do his thing.
Simons against Şengün. Can they get it? And it's Simons missing. The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. For 3, Smith. And it's Portland with a rebound. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. And it's Murray with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And here's Grant from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Grant's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Portland ball.
Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Simons. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Pass to Whitmore. The 3 is up. Right side, Holiday. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes in the game.
Goes back up.
2 minutes.
Off the left rim and out. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. Murray for 3. Eason pulls it in. Well, the Rockets shooting 52% from the floor so far. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Simons. Outside Murray. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Fred Van Vliet.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Now Simons. From deep three-point land. Sharp. It's rebounded by Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Holiday. And he's going for the oop here. And Aiden pulls it down. And here's Grant from the arc. Misses there. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused.